guys, this is Anmol. That hit hard. So by the title you already, every YouTuber ever, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna waste too much time by explaining what, but I am still gonna explain, ain't I? So we have this signature Sarojini bag that has a lot of makeup that it costed me about 50 to 150 max. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing a full face of Sarojini makeup that is mostly fake or stolen, if it makes it any better. I'm not gonna incorporate my original products because that is not the point of the video. There are many people who don't want to buy or cannot buy a lot of makeup, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how this works out, if it's a success or a fail, and I'm not gonna incorporate too much. But there's one thing that I'm gonna tell you later what I'm gonna incorporate. I hope this makeup turns out fine and the next video won't have to be how to cure acne. Fingers crossed. And yeah, let's begin. There was no primer available, so we are going to start by Lakme 9 to 5 Weightless Mousse Foundation. As per the guy who was selling me this is not a fake one. This is the stolen one. I mean, okay, thanks. It's in this shade Beige Vanilla. There's a selection of shade ranges you can select from, but you cannot test them out because they don't have testers, of course. I'm gonna apply this with the Booty Blender that is from MAC Beauty, of course. And by the way, MAC has no idea this exists, so of course this is not the original MAC. I mean, the shade is... it does smell like the original one. I'm dabbing it on my face.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down.
Oh, I need a rubber band. Works.
Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down.
It is definitely the original one. It feels like the original one. It smells like the original one. This Booty Blender smells like when you play with a lot of rubber bands and your hands start smelling like rubber bands. It's a very addictive smell. I mean, if you compare it to an original Booty Blender that costs about 2000, obviously you won't like this. But I mean, for someone who's looking for a cheaper, very cheap alternative, this is not a bad one. This is not the worst. I mean, this is soft, but it's not as soft on the skin. This ate half of the product and the rest is on my face, and it does not look that bad. I'm very sure this is the original one, so if you're planning to buy the Lakme 9 to 5 and if you're on a budget, that's a way to go. I got this for 150, by the way. I don't hate the Booty Blender. I'm gonna be very honest. There are things that I don't like about this, but instead of getting a cheap brush, I would rather get this because it did its job, not in the best way possible, but it did it. I would use it. The next I'm gonna powder is with Lakme 9 to 5 Flawless Matte Complexion Compact, and this was for 50 rupees. No high hopes. All I'm hoping for is this does not give me acne. This is how it looks like. It's very orange. I think it's not supposed to be this orange. Lakme does not make things this orange. There's this foam instead of a sponge. And I don't know why. Why? I know it's for 50 rupees. This is what the shade is. There's no product. Let's see. It smells so weird and something very similar. The brush, I'm applying this with an Etude accessory brush that was for 150. I hate the brush. I mean, it did its job. It did make my skin matte, but I hate it. I hate the feeling. And I can smell it on my face. That's so weird. I never thought I'd be saying that sentence. It did make it matte. So the next thing we're gonna go with is the Lakme Rose Powder with sunscreen. It's pink in color. I'm gonna make it so keke. I mean, yeah, I like it. I know I look very white, but... So the next part is of course eyes. There was no eye palette available. I am not lying. I could not find anything related to eyes except the eyelashes. But the L'Oreal Paris LA Palette Nude. This costed me 1500 rupees. And this is the shittiest thing I've ever bought in my life. This is so bad. One job. This palette had one job and it could not even do that right. Even if Sarojini had this for free, I would not get it. I mean, one job. It's supposed to shadow the eyes. That's all it's supposed to do, and it could not even do that right. Try doing this. Look at the fallout. Look at the fallout. I'm gonna go all basic. This is the black eyeshadow. This is how it looks on the finger. And this was supposed to be black. L'Oreal, you need to get your shit straight. I hate this product so much. Whenever I see this palette, it gets on my nerves. So the next thing that I got is the Colossal Kajal from Maybelline. This was for 50 as well. This is not the original one. It's so, I mean, it's not intensely black. Yeah, this does not work. It just gave me a look where I'm punched in the face or in the eye. The next thing is eyelashes by MAC.
Much later.
Yeah, guys, these don't work. The adhesive is the shittiest adhesive I've ever seen, but for 50 rupees I wasn't expecting anything, even though it had one job. But yeah, I mean, this is the first one, and the second one I lost in my hair and I cannot find it. So yeah, this is all full face of Sarojini makeup. What I loved is the Lakme Weightless Mousse Foundation. I really think this is the original one. The Booty Blender, not so bad. This did its job. It did make my skin go mad, but I won't use it ever again. The brush, not the biggest fan of, but works. The rest of the products I hated. The eyelashes, the worst. The Colossal Kajal did not work. One job, could not do that right. That is all I have for this video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Like this video, please. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down.